Good morning, wherever you are. So, things you'll need today. Let me turn the music down. So, things you'll need today, weights, water, tubing if you have it. Not everyone has the tubing, so anyway, the plan is it's a slower pace today, so we're going to do a little movement pattern thinking, if you've got enough time to think on this one, and then we'll do some concentrated weights. We'll start with the tubing, so we'll do an exercise with the tubing, and then we'll do it with the weights. So some of them are more applicable done on the ground, and I know some of you won't go on the ground or choose not to go on the ground, so you'll just do the tubing twice. So that's the plan. All right, let's see who all is joined in here today. Good to know. Let's start by stepping and tapping from side to side. So go to your right and to your left, and let me straighten things up a little bit. Straighten things up a little bit. As my dad would say, straighten up and fly right. So just let the arms swing. As the arms swing, you go side to side. Those of us on carpet, pick up our feet. Okay, got it. So I'm in my warm up, my lubrication. At this point, if there's anything that's bothersome in your body, like your hips are tight or your neck is a little sore, you should take care of that. No reason to make yourself not feel good the rest of the day. Now for those who can, you're going to reach overhead or wave overhead. Watch out for tall people. I have a light up here, but I'm not touching it. So I'm going to drop one arm down, one arm up. The arms go down and up and down. A little thinking already, hey? And then hold the feet apart, hold the arms apart. Just shift your weight from foot to foot. I'm pointing my toe, working through my ankles. Arms going back, arms coming front. Crossing them behind, crossing them in front. Standing nice and tall, your belly is in. Hold the arms out to the side, bending from leg to leg. Now this is where your knees can feel this a little, so some suggestion would be make your feet wider and then put a little more weight in your heels. So the right arm will stay down on your thigh, your left arm will reach up, elbow will pull down. So as best you can, the moving arm comes up to the side of your face, not in front of your face. And the right hand lends support to your back, which can be good. The knees moving in the direction of your toes. Now reach across your body, pull your elbow back. You can make more or less of a twist. I'm still bending my knees to the right, to the left. And I'm breathing. Touch your knee, touch the sky. Knee, sky, up. Anybody want to go below the knee? The hips go back, the chest stays lifted. You ought not be looking down at the floor. Do 4 more. Last 2. Both hands on each leg. Right arm reaching up by your ear, elbow pulling back behind. As you work each side independently, you may notice that one side has issues or one side is more available to you. I'll let you ponder that the rest of the day. Reach across, pull back, still bending your knees in the direction of your toes, left and right. Remember, we're just warming up here. Hand touches knee and sky. Chin up, belly strong. So this is not bending your back, it's a hinge by pushing your hips back. Anyone below the knee? One hand on each leg. Now lift the toes up. Now my hips are back, my body is slightly forward, my belly is supporting the spine, and I'm pushing into my hips on each side. This can mess a little bit with people's balance, so if you need to move over to your chair or wall or something, you could do that. Let's hold the hips off to the right. My toe is up, my body is forward, thus I feel more my inner thigh and a little bit of my hip. Top shoulder is open. Let's go to the other side. I gotta turn the sunny up. Sunny once so true. Let's down on this side. As you stand, turn the body, you can still see the knees are bent and the back heel is gonna come up and down. And the arms will make a little bicep curl motion. So I'm really working on core stability because my feet are in a split stance. Now put the hands on your pelvis and let the hips move when the leg moves. So you see my hands are moving, that's what my hips are doing. Dropping my tailbone down, tightening my abdominal wall. Bringing a little stretch into my low back, and then back to that natural curve. Let's hold the back heel down, think up through your spine, a little calf stretch. Stand on your back leg, lift the toes of the front foot, back up your hips for a little hamstring stretch. Tighten the belly and roll yourself up. You can either stay here and switch legs. I'm going to turn to this side. I think it's easier for you to see. My heel going up and down. Now instead of doing my bicep curls, I'm going to do a tricep press. And the focus is on the elbows squeezing straight. I'm getting a little work through my feet. Okay, foot keeps going, hand is on the hips. And look what happens. I get that tip of the pelvis, wrap my pelvis, Elvis. Tightening through the abdominal wall. Let's hold that hip forward. Okay. And then sink the back heel down for a calf stretch. As you step up and turn to face me, let your body just kind of swing. Some of you might twist a little more than others. Maybe you look a little behind you, see how your neck is feeling. Let's do the hamstring stretch, which I forgot on the other leg, so get back to this position, toe up, hip back. It comes to me, but sometimes it comes to me a little later. Like after we've done our workout, I'll even think about, oh, I never did the other side. That's okay. Okay, let's do tapping. So we'll start with one step, and we'll just keep repeating that one step. So this is part one of the one step. So I'll do one tap, and then I'll step over to that side. Here it is, toe, step. Push. Push the arm in the direction you're going. Now you're on carpet, so pick up your feet. If you were on a harder surface, you might be able to drag that trailing foot over. If you felt like circling the arm, that would add a little intensity. Now remember, we're building a combination, so you're not going to get all this repetition. Enjoy it while it's here. So the next part is a mambo. Do one more to the right only. Now mambo with your left foot. So So what I'm doing, stepping down on my heel. Now most likely you will not be able to go any lower than this once we get to the full combo, because there'll only be one. But right now you can practice good form, keeping your head up, striking the heel to keep the pressure off the knee for 4 more. Then I'll do the side tap go and Mambo's other side. Here it is. Mambo. So right foot forward and back. Now in that lower Mambo, where you strike the heel like you're going down a stair, it builds the heart rate. It pushes the heart up. Let's do 4 more. So we're going to do 1 series on each side. Side tap, go, 1 Mambo. Side tap, go, 1 Mambo. Side tap, go, 1 Mambo. Side tap. Now there's a step before this. It's called the Travolta, because you may remember I saw him do this step and I snatched it right up as something we could do for fun. Stay right here and march. So my heart rate is beginning to move up a little. Whoops, that's too low. Trying to find a good volume for me and for you. So it's a step touch, walk back 4. And back 4. Can you hear that? All right now. So it's a step and a tap, a step and a tap, and a walk. And you may not have space to go forward and back like I am, so you can just do step, tap, and march in place. Keep going. So my teacher down in the desert has a watch, and she can do the volume and change the music on her watch. It's so cool. All right, did you see I'm starting to use some arms? Reaching high on the step touch. Swinging my arms low on the walk back. And you really have to secure your core on that walk back. And be mindful. And you can throw some hips into it. You could pop it a little bit if you wanted to do this. So it's a forward, and this will be the beginning of the combo. But we learned the second part, because I think it's a little more complicated than this. Twice more. And then we'll do 1 and we'll do the combo that we learned before. 1 up, 1 back, side tap and go. 1 Mambo. Stay right here. Are you on your left foot? Be on your left foot. We're going to do the step touch forward, the John Travolta. Here it is. And down. Up high and down low. Now the bigger you make it, the more demand on the heart and the lungs. Walk. Be careful if you're sharing your space with someone. So we'll do 2 more, and then we'll do the combo where we go 1 up, 1 back, and then that side tap go. All right, so here's your 1 time forward and back. Now left foot does side tap, go, 1 Mambo, stay right here and march. So we're gonna put those 2 things together a couple of times. Starts with the right foot, Travolta. Now do this 1 more time. Side tap and go. 1 Mambo, Travolta. Travolta. I'm just gonna call it that just because now you know what I mean. So we'll do 1 more, then the side tap and go. Here it is, left foot, side tap, go. 1 Mambo. Travolta, 1 time up and back. Side tap and go. One mambo. Travolta, left foot. Side tap and go. One mambo. Travolta, right leg. Side tap, then you step over and do one mambo with your left foot. So then you do the Travolta. Tap and go. Mambo. Step touch. And back. Side tap, then go. Left foot does the mambo. Step touch up. Walk back. Side tap, step over, one mambo. That's it. Down low. Tap, go, mambo. Step up, yeah. Yeah, side tap. Go over, one mambo. One more time each side, because I think you got this one, and you won't forget it. Step touch up, walk it back, side tap go, one mambo. Step, pull the knee up. Other side. Other side. So this is the next section. Easy peasy, right? Can you fudge it a little? Yeah, you can. I hope you won't, but if this is what you need to do, it's there. Otherwise, move that working foot up to your knee and make both arms push out and pull in. Good, so you make something out of nothing, right? Okay, from the beginning, step touch Travolta, I say yeah. Side tap go, one mambo, Travolta, side tap go, mambo, step 4 Ds, 4 Ds, work it, 4 Ds, come on, breathe. Back to Travolta, right side, high, low, side tap, go, one mambo, Travolta, down low, side tap, go, one mambo, step right, left knee pulls up, switch sides, belly in, switch sides, switch sides. Okay, one more time, Travolta, right side, up, down, side tap and go. One mambo, Travolta, side tap and go. One mambo, 4 knees, pull. Other side, pull. Come on, yeah? Yeah. Last time, we're going to take a little water break here, kind of rest the brain. So everybody finds your water. Mine's up here. Cheers. You can check your devices for your heart rate, or you can just use your perceived exertion. You should be able to talk, but maybe not sing, even if you knew the words. Okay, second part. Let me just show you while you're finishing up your water. So it's a step side, cross in front, step, step, step out, cross in front, step, step. So let's do it slow. Give your brain a little something to figure out how much space you have. Step out to the side, cross over in front, step. Now do a step, lift your knee, step, lift your knee. Other side, out to the side, kind of a mambo, step over, then do the knee, knee. Step out, step across, step knee, step, step across, step, step, step knee, step out, cross, step knee, step knee. Let's try it. Step, step knee, step, step. Just stumble through it like me. It makes sense after a while. Now, if the direction is causing you issues, this would be it. Step out, mambo, step knee, step knee. So this is your foundation. Step out, cross in front. You always step over in front. Step side and in front. Side, front. Now sometimes the arms can help you think about what to do because they're kind of in the same plane. They go out to the side, they cross in front, they push. How's it doing? Hup. So I'm going to add a little option, and that would be shuffle. So instead of just stepping out, I do a 1, 2, 3. That might not be what you'd like to do, so you don't have to do it. You just step to the side. Step. Now on that step knee, I could add a little hop there. If it doesn't bother your hips or your back, I'd say try it. Hup, hup. This is not so fast you can't think. So either or. One more each way. Woo! Last time. All right, take it from the top. Travolta. Side tap and go. One mambo. Travolta. Back. Side tap and go. One mambo. Step on the right, left knee pulls. 4. Other side. Other side. So think ahead for the next part. It's a shuffle or a step out to your right. Breathe. Last time, I'm going back to the beginning, back to John Travolta. Up. Side tap, step over. One mambo. Step high. Step walk back low. Side tap. Mambo. 4 Ds. Pull your belly in. Go for this. Again. Other side. Okay, here's stepper, shuffle side. Cross front, step knee and push. Second your belly a little. Last time, we're back to the beginning. Step touch high. Down low. Side tap, step over. One mambo. Travolta high and low. Side tap and go. One mambo. 4 pull. Other side. Other side. Last time. Step out, shuffle or hold, cross in front, 2 knees up. Other side, shuffle and cross. It's a gas. Stay right here and march in place. Monitor your perception. Okay, it's gonna get a little tricky. 1 Travolta, 1 set of knees, and 1 of the step out to the side. Hopefully I won't mess it up. It's this. Side tap and go. 1 mambo. Step left, pull the knee in. Other side. Step out to the side, cross in front. Push up, other side. Now Travolta, it's your left leg. Yay. Side tap, then go to it. One mambo. Step right, left knees, 4. Other side. Now we do the stepper shuffle, side cross front. Push the knee. Other side shuffle. Push the knee. And the Travolta, hey. Side tap, go. One mambo. Step 4 knees. Breathe. Other side, 4 knees. Step side or shuffle side, cross in front, step knee up. Other side. Travolta, left foot up. Side tap, then go to it. One mambo. Step knee, 4. Other side. Now you step to the side or you shuffle, cross in front. Step knee, other side. Travolta, right. Side tap and go. One mambo. 4 knees. Same thing, other side. Step out or shuffle, cross in front. Step knee, other side, shuffle. Travolta, step high. Side tap, then you go. One mambo. Step 4 knees. Other side. Step out or shuffle. Cross front with the knee up. Okay, one more time each side, okay? Right, step high. Down low. Side tap and go. One mambo. 4 knees. Switch sides. Step side or shuffle, cross in front. Step knee up. Other side. Now the Travolta, step high, low. Side and go. Right foot mambo. Step 4 knees. Other side. Step to the side, shuffle. Other way. All right, high fives all around. All right, hold where you are. Watch the feet. Heels are up, toes stay down, chest is up, so I'm not rounding and leaning out. Core is strong, elbows are in. It's more natural, so don't interrupt yourself. Whichever knee comes up, it's going to be the opposite arm or fist coming up. Strong core. I will say on your mark, get set, go. And then we do this as fast as we can. 4, 3, on your mark, get set, go. Toes are down, heels are up. Pump those arms. Breathe, 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 breathe. Come on. Take a right turn. Take a right turn. Take a right turn. Take a right turn. Do a left turn. And a left turn. And the left turn. And one more left turn. Kick forward. Won't matter which leg. Just kick it. Notice the intensity. You pushed a little. We're in recovery. We're going to do one more push. This is an optional heel raiser jump, and it will be done for just a duration of time. Let me show you your options. You just keep kicking. You keep doing this. So I'll either do this, or if it works out, I will actually jump. You do not have to jump. You can fake it. What I'm looking for is low to high, and let those arms push up. The arms will not come back down. This is like when we used to walk down to the boat launch, and you put your hands at your shoulders, and do vertical leaps. Okay, ready for this push? Have you recovered? Let's count to 8, figure it out. Strong core, set your base, hips back. Here we go. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a walkabout. Woohoo! So once you bring your chair out, we don't have to sit in it. We just would like it available. And you can work from the back or the side of the chair. Sit down before you fall down if that's happening. So you're gonna work posterior, and you wanna make sure nothing's behind you. A little better, easier, at the height at the back of the chair. So I bend my knees, and you see I'm pitched forward, tighten my core. Knee will pull in, push back. I could do it from the seat of the chair. Now, because of my size, my standing knee is bent. Try and sustain the straightened leg for an instant. Belly in, chest up. Head above your heart, yeah? Even if you're on the seat of the chair. All right, your next one, you're gonna leave that leg straight and lift it up. Toes are pointing down. And we're gonna go right to the other leg. So put the working leg down, get the other leg in, push out. Chin up. Remember, you're working for that straight leg. It goes straight back, squeeze from your tush. Seat of the chair might be too much for your wrists, so back of the chair, a fair option. Depending on your size, standing knee might be straight, might be bent. Hold it for an instant. Get ready for the straight leg lift. Coming up next, hold it back, lift it. Chin up. So you're gonna stay where you are, put the working leg down, and we're gonna do the fire hydrant with the first leg. So here it is. It's up and down. You need to be here. It's this. You're still slightly leaning forward. Your chest is up, the leg not going back. It's abducting directly to your side. My knee's a little bent. In fact, both of my knees are a little bent. Woohoo! 8 more. Woo! 4 more and we switch legs. Yeah? Yeah? Woo! All right, ready to the other side. No rest for the weary. Strong core. Woo! Yep, it's both the standing leg and the working leg, don't you know? Last 4, stay tough. And watch your blood pressure, especially if you're at the seat of the chair. As you come up, you may need to take a seat because you feel a little dizzy. That's okay. If you don't, that's fine. I'm going to open my blinds here. The sun seems to have risen. Keeping my eye out for deer. Okay, tubing. Tubing. Where's my tubing? My tubing and my weights. Right where I put them. Okay, so I'm going to put my weights down. If you see me go running outside, I'm fighting with the deer. Okay, so I'm going to take a tubing. Doesn't matter which one. And these are lat pull downs. So hopefully you have tubing, but if you don't use free weights for this one. Just make your arms go in front, and the work is to pull the elbows down. And if you would rather do this standing up, absolutely, you could do this standing up. Now what happens when I put the tubing in my arms, now there's a couple ways to hold it. So here's the one, where you hold it like this, the handles and the tubing, and it's not pulling the tubing, it's just moving the elbows back. I think I can do the red one for this. So I'm going to do red one. So sitting or standing, mindfully zip in your zipper. Go ahead, elbows pull back. Profile view. So you see where my hands end up at the high side and my elbows are trying to go behind and touch. Keep going, I need a tissue. As you pull, blow. I swear, working out is just like eating salsa. Did you all have a little Mexican food on Sunday? Celebrating how Mexico defeated France. Elbows are pulling back, chest is lifting up, strengthening our upper back, making our posture better. Now a little variation, the sunroof. So again, if you have no tubing, doesn't matter. The focus is squeezing your shoulder blades together, trying to touch the elbows at the higher side rather than pulling them down, activating our lats. Strong belly. Breathe, relax those neck and shoulders. Okay, I'm going to grab my weights and do a similar exercise for the upper back. Now, if you say this doesn't work for you, don't even put any weights. You're going to have those legs close together. You can either be seated, hinging over, not rounded. If need to, put a pillow in here to get a little support to your back, if that's helpful. And then what will happen is this. Well, what is that? Oh, wait, I was just doing that up here. Yeah. So now I'm working against gravity if I were standing up. So with or without weights, you decide if the load is an appropriate thing for you for this one. Hinge forward, zip that zipper. Here you go. Blow as you make that effort. So the standing one will pull a little more in your back. If that's of concern, I might want you to sit in a chair and you're leaning forward because that way you're getting that gravitational resistance, in the upper back, which I have pre-fatigue, don't you know? And let's pause. Be careful as you come upright. One weight is all you need. So, seated version, and I will show you the standing version. You have the weight in your left hand. So what will happen is the right leg will go straight out in front with the heel, and the arm will go up. Then the elbow will come in and the knee will come in. So it's up, to in, to up, to in, to up. Now, if you'd rather do it standing, and maybe use the chair for a little balance, you need to be behind the chair, and instead of your leg going front, it'll go more out to the side. So you can do either one. You can sit in the chair, zip your zipper. I'm going to stay standing because I'm already up. Okay, everybody put your leg out, put your weight up, and pull in. Breathe. 2 more. Recover and transition. So set up from the chair, weight in the hand and over the head, other leg is out in front, and I pull in. Or I go behind the chair, which I need to scoot over. Arm is up, leg is out, I'm behind my chair. Everybody go for 10. Two more. Did you make it all the way through? Good for you. Okay, triceps with your tubing first. From the chair, tubing goes over your shoulder, and the hand from the other side anchors it. If you haven't done this one in a while, you can either hold here or just kind of catch it in your thumb. I like this because your wrist is neutral. If you'd rather sit, you just stay seated, and the arm is pressing back. And you relax the shoulder. This sometimes happens, especially when we get to when we're holding the weights. And your core is nice and strong. We're not leaving it out there left unattended. Okay, now we're going to pulse it back so it never comes in relaxed. There's always a little tension on the band. Try and get it to straighten each time. Woo! Last 4. And switch to the other side. Now, if you don't have tubing, you don't need anything. You can do exactly the same thing we did. You just won't have external resistance, which is fine. You can make something out of nothing. Okay, get going of straightening and bending. So if you're sitting tall with your belly in. If you're standing tall. If you're using tubing, it moves smoothly. This can be kind of slingshot-like, so be careful it doesn't pop up on you. And if you're not using anything, it's just squeeze the elbow. I feel that. You can make something out of nothing, just saying. Okay, hold it and just pressing back. So it goes straight, but it never bends completely. Ugh. Let's hear it for the triceps. Woohoo! 8 more. 4 more. All right, now we're going to use the free weight. So as I put my tubing away, I'll only use 1. And I can stand or sit, so I can either use the back of the chair. Watch your toys, ladies and gentlemen. I can either be here, strong through the core, called the kickback. I could go lower. You remember why this works? It's more resistance because of gravity. It may not be appropriate for you. If I did the seated one, I might want to turn to the side. I could have both legs forward or one knee down. And I pull the hand in my pocket, and I'm on my first arm. So I'm back to the first arm I started using. So you pick the position you want. Relax your shoulders. Don't over squeeze your weight. Hand starts at your hip or your pocket. Oh wait, like your pocket. It's a pocket. Eight more. Four more. Come on, push. Make that elbow straighten. Don't let it fall down. Carefully switch to the other side. Chair, sitting, back of the chair. Hand up pocket. Square your shoulders. 8 more. Okay, everybody needs to stand up for the next one. Let's go ahead and stretch those triceps. Any way that works for you works for me. So we're going to be working down in the calves, gastrocnemius. You can stand behind the chair, up against a wall. Try not to lean forward. This one you want to be in a natural upright position, and the feet are going to be close together. Light touch, like a piano touch. Heels going up and down. So working on the mobility of our feet, our proprioceptors, while strengthening our calves. This one just runs up the back of my legs, so that's kind of okay for me. And you're going to keep going, but you're going to turn your toes out. Some of you know this, ballet position number 1. Going up over your big toes. Maybe you don't need that chair. Maybe it's there just as a little touch. Your knees are straight, aren't they? All right, now you're going to open your feet wide. Toes are slightly turned out. Again, the knees remain straight. This just runs up the back of my leg. Go faster. Woo-wee. Calf stretch. So you can use the back of the chair, parallel feet, front knee bent, back heel pressing down. Because that feels good. Switch feet. So I'm doing the calf stretch on my other leg. Okay, you'll need a little space. So if you were to hold on to the chair, you're going to stand on the leg closest to the chair, and you're just going to swing the other leg. So make sure there's nothing behind you, nothing in front of you. Don't head off to the side. So you're just going to swing that leg. See if you can get it to swing. Now the torso is not leaning forward and backwards. The torso is going to be anchoring you. I bet you can lift it further in front than behind. That's how it works for all of us. Maybe you don't need the chair. Maybe you do need the chair. A few more. All right, slow it down. Now, you want to either turn yourself around if that's better space for you. I have space on the other side, so I'm moving. Stand on your leg closest to whatever you're holding on to. A countertop is fine. Swing that leg. Do you feel how the body wants to go? So hold on. Really effort. Don't make it just down here. Really effort. Get the leg in both directions. Squeeze the tush. Squeeze your hip flexors. Squeeze your quads. In fact, if you find it, squeeze it. I'm breathing. A few more. Zip your zipper, zip your zipper. See how important that is? Because it is. Okay, let's get a little water, and we're going to want tubing and then weights for biceps. Are you having a workout today? Well, one would hope. Okay. My workout yesterday was power washing the deck. And because we have a little water restriction here in Mercer Island, I had to pre-scrub it. So I did less power washing than might otherwise have been needed. So I was scrubbing and then I was power washing, and it looks lovely. Thank you very much. Okay, get your tubing into your hands and I'll, oh, here we go. Kind of a nice slow song, but that's okay, we'll use it. You can stand or sit. Now, because I'm sitting, I need to put my feet way out here. My arms are straight. Could you do this standing up? Surely you could. That's really a challenge. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Now I'm going to turn sideways because what you don't want to do is this. So those elbows stay at your side. If you don't have tubing, you can use your free weights, and we'll pick up the free weights and do them with you. So this is my prep for the heavier load. And I'm going to rest and switch. So put the weights in your hands. If you don't have weights or you don't choose to use them, you could do the tubing again. So I'm going to sit with my knees tight together, my arms side by side. You can also stand like this, or you could split squat it. Hammerhead is palms in, palm forward, a little more challenging. So you be you. All right, secure your core. Notice how slowly my weights are coming down. That's the eccentric contraction phase. So it's actually working a little harder, putting a little more stress on the muscles. A couple more. Okay, let's take a little break with that. And back to tubing. If you don't use tubing, just use your arms. I'm going to stand up and show this. So whichever tubing, my palm is down. The other end, I'm going to stand on it with the opposite foot. So you see my front arm is holding. It's my back foot that's anchoring. And it's just going to be a frontal raise. Could you do that seated? Sure. It's the same thing. You anchor it with the opposite foot. You notice it's not going higher than my shoulder. My wrist is neutral. If I had no tubing or my shoulder was a little cranky, I would simply work in the frontal plane without, sagittal plane without resistance. Hold it up, tug at it. Gently release. If you have tubing, make sure it's slack before you let it go. Get your setup on the other side. So you do your first one, see if that's too much or too little. So about our shoulders, about our core. You're going to feel a lot of work in the back. Anytime the arm goes forward, you think back to your science class. What was it, 5th grade? We talked about fulcrums and lever. I don't know. I didn't do 5th grade. How did I not do 5th grade? Well, I was in a program in California, and we did 4th and 5th in the same grade. For some reason, they thought I was smarter than I was. There are a lot of foundational things you're supposed to learn there, like grouping tens when you count. I totally missed that. Hold it up and pulse it. Ay, ay, ay. And rest. So we're gonna run this song back one more time for us because who doesn't like a Carole King song? All right, with weights if you can. I'm gonna do standing because I'm up, but you can do seated. So this is one arm at a time. The back of your arms are forward, not the front of your arms. Do you feel this more on one side than another? So this is core and shoulders. Doesn't always have to be sit-ups, you know. Now pause, flip those weights forward. You're gonna lift up one at a time, move them in, out, and down. Now do the other leg, one arm, the other arm, both in, lower it back down to your leg. Last time, didn't take much, did it? A lot of work. Keep the palms forward, bring the hands to your side, and then back you go. Back you go. So counter working. The front of the shoulder, now we're working posterior deltoid. If you wanted to make it a little more, what would you do? You're right, you would tip over. In a good way. Pushing back. All right, let's put our weights down and do some stretching. Oh, so good. Let's do a hip and shoulders, so please take a seat. Let me get up here close to you. So you know, you put the ankle on the knee and try not to use your hands to get here. If that's not available, just cross at the ankles. Grab the leg and then sit up tall. Now, option. As I lean forward, I might want to take a turn. So as you're looking at me with your right knee up, your left shoulder will move toward that right knee. You might want to grab the back of the chair. So I'm slightly hinged forward. Your right shoulder is moving back. Oh, your left shoulder is moving forward. So good, so good, so good. Now, it may not be appropriate for you to do rotation. So you're going to be good just hinging forward and getting a little bit of movement around in that hip, and sometimes that also frees up your back. So you be you, I'll be me. Return center, off to the other side. So this helps you get this. Did you see I grew a few inches? Actually, I'll know how much I grew. I'm going to the doctor on Friday and they'll measure me, so we shall see. So you can just lean forward and be good, or you can take your right shoulder down toward your left leg, take your left shoulder back, maybe use the back of the chair to help facilitate that rotation. It's a good time to breathe. Turn yourself center. Offload the leg. Stand yourself up. Try not to use those hands. Put your hands around your hips and move around through your sacrum. Go the other way. Knees are bent. Your right arm stretches up. Your right arm leans you over. Let it come around in front. Easy does it. Doesn't that feel good? It's the feel good part of our workout. Over you go. Let the arm come around. Slide down on your thighs. Tuck up your belly. Stick out your bum. Tuck up your belly, but you're looking up. Your head is above your heart. Tighten your belly and roll all the way up, 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 up. Reach for the sky. Check your blood pressure. Nobody should be dizzy here. Hands go behind. Grab the hands, lace the fingers as you want. Pull them up off your back. Okay, don't forget to finish your water and then some, and I applaud your coming and doing your workout. So good for you all. Excellent. Thanks for doing the workout today. Credit to all of those who showed up, and maybe I will see you on Thursday. One would hope. Bye.